Hello, this is Unithius, and this is a game of Rush on Grand Bazaar. I originally was on this server playing against a couple guys doing a squad team deathmatch, and for some reason it kicked me out whenever it was giving me my score and in the lobby. So I joined back in, and I had no idea what was going on because I don't really play Rush a whole lot. And so whenever I first joined in, I wasn't really sure as to what the heck was going on. So I kind of just was looking around, didn't see anybody. I saw that it was us arming. I saw that my teammate Chicken Nublet was right there next to me, so I knew everything was. I figured everything was okay. He gets shot. I aim down. Didn't realize that I was on 3-round burst, and the guy got the jump on me. So, as you can see, I'm typing. I didn't know what the hell was going on whenever I rejoined the server. But now that I know that I'm playing Rush, and it would be a little bit better now. So we had, throughout this video, we had 2 and at one point 4 other teammates on our team that weren't playing. They were just kind of just sitting there doing nothing. I have no idea what they were doing, but it was really irritating me and my teammate because we had no help, and we were getting slaughtered after a little while. And being that I hardly ever play Rush, because usually maps just happen to always be on Conquest, I wasn't really too sure exactly where all the locations were and where the easiest, points of travel would be. So I'm kind of just learning everything at this point. Chicken Nublet, he armed the first MCOM, so I decided that I'm just going to go over here while everybody's occupied with that one and try to arm this one. And it actually ends up being nobody over here. So I come in here, hiding, expecting somebody to come flying down this hallway to try to disarm it. But what I'm thinking that they were doing at this point is that they were just letting us have the objectives because they weren't that worried about these. And they were focusing on setting up for the next set where the overpasses and the bridge are. Sorry, I got kind of a cold going on here. So again, I've never played Rush on this map, so I didn't know what was going on. I'm looking all over the place for the next objectives. And then I realized that it says await orders to move up, so I'm kind of like, alright, well, where are they going to come up at? So I see my teammate, decide that I'm going to follow him.
Keep on moving.
So start moving in. Figured I'd just go rush right on in to where everything is. I see a guy across the way, trying to spot him. Another guy runs out, take him down. I'm trying to look for that guy to spot him for my teammate, but I can't seem to find him anywhere. And then, of course, my teammate is staring at me, waiting for me to arm this one, so I go over to arm it. Arm the MCOM, and he gets gunned down at the end of the stairs. So I'm like, that's the guy that I was trying to spot. Can't find him anywhere. I'm looking, don't see anything. I find that guy. So I think all is good. I don't want to stand right next to the MCOM. I want to let people try to come disarm it, and I get blasted. But luckily the MCOM blows up. They didn't get to it in enough time. Now this is where they all post up like crazy. I mean, there must be like 4 or 5 guys on their team, and they're just, they got it on lockdown pretty well. I tried several times to arm it and get across the street, and every which direction, doesn't matter. They were coming in, tearing us up. So I try to find other ways to get behind them, maybe. And then I realized that I'm going into, going out of bounds. And a bunch of these little hallways are blocked off down here, so this was like a real noob part on my for me to do. Walk in here, I realized, crap, there's nowhere through here. Go to the next one. And I'm like, oh, I can come around back, and then there's this fence. And then I finally look down at the mini-map and realize that it's out of bounds, so that was a humongous waste of my time. So now this, if you see the Insanity guy, that guy is absolutely amazing. And for some reason, he was on our team for a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden he leaves, and he's back on the enemy side. And then in a little while, he types up the, types in the chat box, and he's like, "What the heck? Why did you see? There he is. WTF? Why did I switch sides?" So I'm looking around. I don't see anybody. I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I guess I can make a run for it. I'm trying to wait for my teammate to spawn on me, which he does. He runs out. I run out. He gets blasted. I don't know which way that it came from because nothing lit up. And then, oh, now it lights up on the mini-map that somebody shot us from the back. So I'm like, dang it, they were behind us. And he just was like, yeah, no worries, don't worry about it. And he's like, the only one that's really good on their team is Insanity. So once he said that, I put more focus on Insanity. But he still ended up ripping me a new one pretty good throughout this whole map. This whole match, I think he probably killed me more times than anybody else. So I'm trying to like get rid of the scope because I don't really want to zoom in too far. It's all been pretty close quarters. So back on the mile run because I forgot to deploy on my squad mate. So we're all trying to figure, well, all, I say all, but it's just two of us. We're trying to figure out other ways to try to get around them. And there's just no other way to get around them. So I come up here, trying to come around the backside since I just saw that he got hurt.
Yeah, here's your med kit.
Throw out a med kit in case I get hit. I'm looking for the guy. I don't see anybody. I step out. I see him. I see that he's already assault class.
Be there. I
see a guy running across there. Take him out. I think there's another guy laying down right next to the MCOM, but I'm not sure. Right there, two guys come up on the road. I'm an idiot. Didn't see him. I duck down. LMG punches right through that metal sheet, sheet metal like it's nothing, and he took me out. So now, spawn on him. Get the mile hike again. I see him cutting down a different way, so I follow him. And here in a little while, I start getting extremely irritated just because of the fact that these guys are on our team, sitting on our team and not playing. Because what this was is this server was a mixed hardcore. So I run down here, I don't see anybody. I run down here, and then a little head pops up over top of that wall right there, right at the last second. I think this is the guy. You can see him sitting there now. Oh, I'm dead, and it's Insanity. So I tell him he's waiting right at the end of the hall, and I realize that he goes around the opposite direction, and he's kind of posted up there waiting for me to spawn to help him out. So I spawn, check his back. He crawls all the way out because there's a I didn't know, but there's a guy waiting over there by those cars, laying down, I guess. And I see him at the last minute. Like if you watch right behind the back bumper, you can see his leg and his book bag crawling right there. So I see that. And I lob a nade over there, try to take him out. Which I get a hit marker, but I get shot at. I get a hit marker and don't kill him.
Pick up your med kit.
It really sucked. So I give Trying to get the med kit out far enough to heal him and me at the same time. He makes a break for it. And he gets blasted. I take that guy down to help him out. I see Insanity shooting at him from over here on the right. Step out. Freaking gun is hopping all over the place. I get a hit marker there. And then I run out of ammo, so I have to reload. So
Here's your first aid.
I believe I pop back out here again, and I try to take him down again. I don't remember if he comes back out or not. All this gameplay was last night, and I'm doing the commentary in the morning, so it's hard for me to remember. So I'm wondering if they're gonna try to come up behind me. So I wait for him to spawn on me. I'm checking to see if I see anybody. I don't see anybody running up the stairs. I don't see anybody up top. And then out of nowhere, I don't even know where the guy was. Even watching it now, I didn't see the guy. But he takes me down like it's nothing. I'm getting mad. Because we could have an actual even number of players on each side. See, look at that. We would have one extra teammate, one extra team member over them if these other guys would actually play. And they never do. So, back on the hike again. Trying to decide which way I want to go, because the guy's usually waiting at the hallway. But there's also guys laying by the car, so I'm like, where are we gonna go? And he kind of looks down the hallway. And then he decides to go down the hallway. And he gets blasted. So, I see the guy running across there. Figure I'm gonna go down here and cut him off. And for some reason, this server never posted up anything about their TeamSpeak. So I couldn't really communicate with any of the guys over the headset, which really ticked me off. So I'm like trying to type to this guy. I'm getting ready to type to him. I'm like, there's a guy down there, dude. There's a guy. Why are the hell are you running? So I start typing it up. There's a guy. Pop, 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 pop. And then he's dead. Right there. As soon as I send the message, he gets blasted. So I'm going to go down, throw out a nade. See if there's a guy laying right there or not. Nobody laying there, so I'm like, where in the heck is this guy at? So he spawns on me again. He puts up a spawn beacon, which is smart, so we don't have to frickin' run across there anymore. I think he was getting just as irritated as I was. I know these guys are in the corner. I get another frickin' hit marker with the M16, which is just ridiculous, especially on hardcore. And this guy comes around the corner. Insanity. Just holy hell. I don't even know where the heck that guy came from. He came in there and surprised the shit. Not gonna lie, he surprised me. So here I am typing to him. I'm like, WTF are the other guys doing? Why are they not playing? And then he stops. And he says, no idea, pissing me off. Hella fine now, pissing me off. So we're outnumbered like crazy. Which is extremely irritating. We got about 4 more minutes of the match left. And we finally take this MCOM. We catch him off guard. I start actually taking some guys out. And I end up actually coming out on top. I mean, this guy... I have no idea where he was hiding. He must have been on the other side of that guardrail, because I looked around that room pretty good, and he just comes out of nowhere and stabs me, so... I actually laughed pretty hard when that happened. So then I see that we got this other guy, Billy Cole. I'm like, sweet, finally another guy joins in. Never saw him again the rest of the match. I think he went into the market area, or C would be on Conquest. And I think he just went in there and just chilled. So I look over here to see, if the guy's still lurking in there, maybe. I remember he died. I remember my teammate got him, and then all of a sudden I see that he's on the M-com, so I take down this guy. I switch back to the M416 instead of the 3-round burst. And boom. Yeah, you ain't surprised me this time, are you? So sit back in here and kind of hide. See the guy creeping. Take him out. I see another guy running across the bridge. I reload.
Objective has been neutralized.
Come back out.
Objective has been neutralized.
I don't see the guy. I'm looking all over the place for people.
There's the ammo. Pick it up.
Gathering up some ammo for my teammate. And so I'm guessing that the next MCOMs are going to be down that way, so I'm just checking to see who might be coming around.
Come on, guys, let's move up. This is the objective that
At this point, I'm trying to heal my teammate, and he keeps running away from me. So I'm trying to catch up to him. But he's just straight pushing. So I'm like, okay, sweet, he's gonna stop. Pop, 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 pop. He gets nailed by a nade, and this is where I start. This is where I start tearing. In your face. In your face. So I start doing pretty good here. He spawns. Come out. Chilling right there, waiting for somebody to come around the corner. Take him out. Make sure that's clear. And then I see he's getting shot from over there. Grenade. Out. In your face. Another guy. I know that there's no way I can compete with a scope.
Got your first aid here.
Howling away. I try to take him out and get a couple hit markers, but ultimately he got a headshot. So, spawn back in. Hear more gunfire. Trying to help out my teammates. I see one guy down there. Take him out. I see another scope. There's no way that I'm going to be able to compete with that. I tried to suppress him a little bit, kind of scare him off, but it doesn't work. So he gets a hit on me. So I try to run across and throw a grenade over there to try to get him to run out so he can get shot, and I get hit from the side. So 11-9, you know, second place overall for my team. Not too bad. So then I deploy here as I'm running, trying to get to the MCOM station to help them arm it. It's already armed, and boom, blows up, and game's over. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.